5 minutes, try again.
Whoops. So that wasn't supposed to happen. Wasn't really feeling too confident warming up with everything. Everything was feeling a little bit off and I was feeling very lethargic. I find it really hard to sort of focus. And when I got to the final, that 255 that I missed, there's just a couple of distractions and I wasn't really focused, and I actually got too tight on my hook grip. So for anyone that trains with hook grip, you may know, well definitely I noticed, if I get too tight on it, when I actually initiate the pull, it can easily slide out. So I need to practice sort of getting into a better position with my hook grip before I actually initiate the pull. That's what I did with the second deadlift, and it was a lot smoother.
Happy birthday.
I just walked in, I saw there's a guy on the bench with like a slingshot, some bands. I was looking, it's like, there's a full kit wanker here, but it's not one of my full kit wankers. Who is it? Whenever I see all like the shit lying about, I was like, it's either you or Steve.
Looking pretty big there, mate. Wide angle lens, get right in the corner, makes you look massive. So in my last video I talked about how much I was enjoying this peak. I've changed my mind. Just to top it all off today, the weather fucking sucks. Do you ever just have a shit day? That's what I've had today. It's just one of those days, you know, like the weather's been crap, I've just had no motivation, I've been really lethargic. Then obviously what happened with the 255, the first time I pulled it and missed it. It's just, yeah, just a shit day. Which kind of sucks because this whole peak has been going really, really well and I've had motivation throughout the whole of the peak really, and I haven't missed a lift throughout the whole of the peak, and it's just happening now, just, you know, a couple of weeks out, but it is what it is, you know, you just have to move on and accept it for what it is, you know, it's just a crap session, move on, motivation will be back on Monday hopefully, but yeah. The evening hopefully is looking up because it's Sam's birthday today. We're going to go and get some food and then hopefully have a few beers after, so it should be a lot of fun. I won't go mad obviously with the drinking because the British Championships, that's quite important, so I can't afford to be getting drunk at the weekends, but yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Let's go get a burger.
Where?
You didn't wave, did you?
This is fancy. How long have you been driving?
2 weeks?
Yeah, I'll put the belt on.
I can't remember how long. You know, he's announced the World Cup squad.
Yeah. It's pretty... Yeah, but did you get parachute?
Cheers, happy birthday.
Represent. What have we got there?
That's race guys! Race number 8!
Hamburger paintball for £280. Here we go.
It's the UK, right?
Yeah, not Hamburg. Hamburg.
I confirm that as empty.
What's that you got there then, Sam?
Genuinely not too sure though.
You're leaving everyone in suspense. What is it?
We have won or paid for a UK's premier paintball venue admits one player times 10. 10 sessions.
For one player?
No, you got the 10, look. You could, if you had 10 friends, which we don't, so we had to sort of go around the houses to find them. When we eventually get to 10 friends, we get 10 entries.
Basically, we auctioned and won a paintballing event.
Don't show that because our friends won't pay us.
So we
Today for £59.99 and we just spent 80 quid on it. Wicked.
So we just spent £80 when it's actually worth 60 quid. So there's us thinking this is the bargain of the century, and actually we've only saved 7 quid. Plus we have to pay a deposit. That's not true.
You're going to have to cut.
That's not true. There is not a weight limit to go paintballing. No, there's not. There is not a weight limit. There cannot be a weight limit.
Hamburger Hill.
That's more like it. That's why you've got to cut weight.
We're going to Hamburger Hill.
Apologies for the morning look. It is Sunday morning, which means it's exactly 2 weeks to the day. Around about this time I'm going to be weighing in for the British Championship. So overall prep has gone really well, and motivation has been really good. It's been one of the best sort of preps that I've really had for any powerlifting competition, and I really put that down to just not that I don't care, but I'm not putting as much pressure on myself. I mean, previously I've really had to focus during preparation for competitions, and I've really made it my everything. When I'm doing that, like a lot of things I sort of push to the side, and I have slight tunnel vision when I'm preparing for a competition. But this time round, despite being the most important competition that I've taken part in, it's at the highest level that I've taken part in, I'm not really preparing the same way. I'm just sort of relaxing a lot more, and just enjoying the sort of experience. I know that I'm not going to go there and win it. My sole goal really is to just do the best that I can on the day, and as cliche as that sounds, I literally just want to turn up, get a PB, and just really enjoy the experience. And I think if I'm focusing so hard and everything, everything in life I'm then pushing to the side, and I'm not really enjoying life, then I think it's kind of a wasted experience. I really just want to embrace everything, and by doing that I'm just a little bit more relaxed going into this competition. So I think it's good. It's a good mindset obviously to be in. So things like rehab and diet, they could have been slightly better, but that's hindsight. I'm not going to look back and say I could have stretched for half an hour more here, I could have eaten more healthily throughout the whole of this prep, and I probably would have got more kilos on my total. But like I said, I don't really care too much about that. It's not about what I get, it's just as long as when I turn up on the day I put everything into it, then that's all I can really ask for, really. And the PBs will naturally come. I mean, I've worked really hard in the gym. I've left no stone unturned in the gym, so hopefully that just shows on 1st of September. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my weekend. Obviously Friday wasn't an ideal training session, just with the missed lift and everything, so I'm just going to try and relax as much as I can over the weekend. I've already had a recovery bath yesterday, to sort of help me get ready for the last couple of weeks of training. So that's all going well. I mean, generally diet and rehab is going to go up a little bit now. Just naturally I want to make sure that I don't injure myself before going into the competition. So that's going to be a real focus. Obviously training has to be a focus a couple of weeks out. And yeah, just looking forward to it. So that's that. Thank you guys for supporting throughout this sort of journey towards the British Championships. I really appreciate the support that you guys have been showing me. Really means a lot. I hope you will continue to support me. This is the end of the video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.